Hi everyone, my name is Ryota and I'll be the host for this Kubernetes version 1.36 release team meeting. And today is 18th of February and we are in week 6 of the release cycle of this 136. So please be aware that this is a Kubernetes community meeting which falls under the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which can be summarized to be excellent to each other. And this meeting is recorded and will be publicly posted on YouTube, so please be mindful of what you say. And with that, let's get into the meeting notes. And if you haven't done so already, let me just drop a note once again in the Zoom chat. If you haven't done so already, please add yourself to the attendees list in the APAC section here. And with that, we're going to move down to open discussion, which I don't see anything other than the retro as usual. So if you have any comments, improvements, ideas, things like that, please add that to the retro doc, and we'll have the retro meeting in probably at about 2 or 3 weeks time. And other than that, I don't see any open discussion. But do we have anything that we want to bring up at this point? And I see none at the moment. So let's move on to the subteam updates, and we will start with enhancements. Do we have Raji on the call? I think I saw you.
Yes, Toyota. Thank you. Hello, everyone. So the enhancements current status is green, and we have total KEPs on the board as 102, out of which the stages are listed here, categorized as per the stages, and 80 of the KEPs were tracked for enhancements freeze, and out of them, one is tracked for code freeze, 6 were deferred, and 15 were removed from milestone after enhancements freeze. And the updates are enhancements freeze party was held on last Thursday at 12 UTC. Currently, we have 81 KEPs tracked on the board. There were 4 exception requests that came up, out of which only one was approved and tracked, and the other approved one couldn't meet the requirements within the exception window, so that would probably come under, would be rejected. And we have 2 pending and likely to be rejected. And the next deadline, which is code and test freeze, we have 4 weeks away, and KEP review is yet to start. We'll begin it soon when we are close to the freeze date, maybe after 2 weeks' time from now. That's all of the updates from enhancements up team.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Do we have any questions or comments for enhancements team? All right, I think that's none. Thank you very much, Raji. And Sriram, I see that you dropped a note about you have to drop early. Would you be able to speak up now? We're going to move down to release branch management first.
Yeah, I can do that. Thanks, Ryota. And yeah, sorry, folks. Yeah, we were planning to have our Alpha 2 cut today, and we are still waiting from release signal to get the green signal for that. So I've kept the status as yellow. I have bumped that thread where we still haven't heard back from the SIG API machinery folks on whether that test should be release blocking or not. I guess folks are still not online because of time zone. So I'm hoping that we get a response by the time we plan to start doing the cut. And yeah, anyway, with the new changes to the GCP infra, the release cut process should be done faster than what we used to have. So we are hoping that we are still able to make the cut today, even if we get the confirmation like later in the day. Yeah, I hope that we have a update by the EMEA call. And if the release cut is happening, we should have probably started by the time. Yeah, that is pretty much everything.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Do we have any questions or comments for release branch management? All right, I think that's no. Thank you very much. And yeah, feel free to drop early if you have another arrangement. So let me move back up to release signal, and before that, let me just put this. And where is it? Come on. Release signal. There you go. Do we have Ayman on the call?
Yeah, thank you, Rita. So we are currently yellow. We have 3 flaky tests on master blocking, and we are waiting on signal for one of them, plus 1 flaky test on master informing. Bug triage has kicked off, and the first reminders are out, and there are no release blocking issues or PRs. For 1.36, we have 4 open issues and 6 open PRs, so with no critical items. And the team is focusing on next release cut Alpha 2. Yeah.
Yep,
That's
sounds
it from
good.
the
Thank you
release team.
very much. Thank you very much. Do we have any questions or comments on release signal? All right, I think that's a no. Thank you very much. Just that went hand in hand with release branch management update. So great, thank you very much. We're going to move on to the docs. Do we have Sarab on the call?
Yeah, so hi everyone. For the updates from the release doc. So currently the current status is green, the version 1.36 alpha 1. Release notes doc PR has been reviewed and successfully merged. Also, the last week, which was week 5, weekly branching PR has been reviewed and merged as well. For the alpha release 2, we'll be creating the release notes PR once the release is got. And for the gap tracking side, we have already started following up with the gap owners who needs to open the placeholder PRs, and we'll be sending out the second set of reminder later this week, probably on Friday or Thursday. Also, we have created and merged the PR for onboarding the instrument party, who is the new docs release shadow, replacing the Diana in the team. And as a reminder for the deadlines for the opening placeholder PR this Thursday, which is February 26th. And from the number points of view, the we are tracking total of 81 gets this cycle. And also we are tracking all of the enhancements kept for the missing deadline. Asked and the 56 currently kept has opened no PR as of now. 20 are in draft, 2 are ready for review, and 2 of the docs updates have been completely merged, and 1 does not require the doc updates. That's all from the docs. No blocker from our side. Yeah, that's all. Thank you, Rita.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Do we have any questions or comments for the docs? All right, if not, that's great. Yeah, everything looks to be in track and yeah, great progress. Thank you very much, Saurabh. So we're going to move on to comms. Do we have Sophia on the call?
Hello, can you hear me? All right.
Please take away.
Okay, so thank you, Rita. So for the comms team, our status is currently green, and we have started our first outreach for the KEPs. Individual KEPs has been assigned to the team from the enhancement tracking board, and we're also starting a mid-cycle block as we have 2 depreciation. So for the future block, we'll be also be including the ingress depreciation, Nginx depreciation as we develop the future block, and that will be all from the comms team.
Yeah, thank you very much. Do we have any questions or comments for comms? All right, I think that's no. And yeah, I think this is getting in a busy time with the mid-cycle blog and Ingress Nginx. I think that's something that we have been talking about in the community, and there will be another chance to highlight this. So yeah, I think this write-up is going to take some time. Hopefully everything gets done in time, but we still have some time, so it should be okay. Thank you very much. So we did the branch management, release branch management earlier. We don't see any update from sub-project lead. I think that's fine. So we're going to move down to my update, which is pretty short. So all the action items, as usual, can be tracked in this 2934 issue. And as enhancement team mentioned, there were 4 exception requests, and 1 was merged, and 3 basically got rejected or removed from milestone. And we have release cuts for Alpha 2 happening today, this week-ish, and Alpha 3 in 2 weeks, and also Beta 0 happening in 3 weeks' time. So some release branches being created and managed in the next coming weeks, and also the next big milestone is, as mentioned, is code freeze in week 9, I think. So 3 weeks, 4 weeks timeline from here. And with that, yeah, I think everything is very much in track, and all the updates are coming in a timely fashion, except for that the exceptions that we needed to manage, but those are basically done right now. So yeah, I think that's all from my side. Is there any questions or comments? All right, I think that's no. Yeah, I see some notes, people dropping early, that's fine. With SIG scalability, we don't have any updates, and I think that's okay. We just don't have any red signal at the moment. With that, we covered all the subteam updates, and we don't see any open discussion. Do we have anything else people want to discuss before I stop the recording? All right, I think that's no. So thank you very much for all for joining, especially for YouTube. Bye for now.